just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got an AFC East matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first carry for the Fordham Ram, Chase Edmonds. And some space here. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Wilson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Carter. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the stick.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, it's Tua. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 44 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try to get back in this game?
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Play action. It's Wilson. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Wilson. His throw incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
To throw again is Wilson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And able to connect with Berrios. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Carter will try the right side. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
From the 38, Wilson. Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. On 3rd down, Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he's going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hello. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Shit, bro. Just working.
Dancing to his left.
Look going on.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
That's all you practicing?
kind of going away.
Lost that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Just regular online?
Yeah, yeah.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there.
Yeah,
Incomplete.
yeah. Doing dumb shit.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Too easy to do
The
dumb shit.
Jets on third down. Just one for three
Braxton
thus far.
Berrios
This will be
moving
third and
fast as
15.
fuck. I'm gonna try double Berrios balls. So Berrios first on the team. Well, okay, that's it. Step here.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Oh.
And this is going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw.
Well, he's just sending hella niggas, and I'm just not quick enough on the. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Show you. Okay. Not gonna have a lot of time. I'm going R1 quickly.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson.
Good. Oh.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to get this back
I don't know
to
where
their
I want
own
that ball, man,
34-yard
dude.
line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Yeah, that ball gotta be down the field.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a three-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here.
Set him up.
One that's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
Get back to it. Put your ass in it.
So that potentially an important takeaway here in the second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught.
Get up.
Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore.
Get on
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have cut it back within a score.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here, a long way to go. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. From just shy of midfield, Tua. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. And the Jets are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he's got this down to the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore as the first half is winding down. And the Jets have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of two quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after one. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns, PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. That was good tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now Wilson. This one left side caught by Berrios. And they're going to get this up to midfield. On second down, a run with Carter. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now Wilson. Open man is Uzomah. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got him in, Corey Davis. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Wilson now throwing on 4th down. There goes a deep ball.
Oh, catch the ball.
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get it there. The one in there to drop him. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Tua going to throw. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Working with a 2nd and 3. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 56 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass...
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Dolphins are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
On 1st down, Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Wilson to throw. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. Down inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. C.J. Uzomah, 34 yards. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Shit. Good job, y'all.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
So he's been killing me.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead. There he goes, left side, the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. So that, Charles, his second touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Throwing now is Wilson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Bro, throw the
Shot
ball.
downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, Throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to have this short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. To throw is Tua. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Tagovailoa. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.